Yes, you are.
In all circumstances.
Dependable, dependable God. It doesn't matter what comes my way, you are still God. Woo. Intentional, intentional God. And everything is working out for my good. Everybody sing it.
Dependable, dependable God.
Jesus.
It doesn't matter what comes my way, you are still God.
Intentional God.
Intentional God.
Everything, Jesus.
Everything is working out for my good.
You are good. You are good. Jesus. You are. Everybody say.
You are good.
You are good.
You are good.
Jesus. Jesus, you are so good to me.
In all circumstances.
In all
In
circumstances.
all circumstances.
Jesus, you are so good to me. Yeah.
In all circumstances.
In all
In
circumstances.
all circumstances.
Jesus, you are so good to me.
In all circumstances.
In every situation.
In all circumstances.
Jesus, you are so good to me.
In all circumstances.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
In
are.
all circumstances.
Hallelujah.
Dependable, dependable God. It doesn't matter what comes my way, you are still God.
Intentional God.
Intentional God.
In the good and the bad times, I know that.
Everything is working out for my good.
One more time, 3 parts. Dependable God.
Dependable God.
Doesn't matter what comes
Doesn't
my
matter what comes my
way.
way, you are still God.
I know you are intentional God.
Intentional God.
Good times and bad times, everything.
Everything is working out for my good.
Here's the part. You are good.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Afternoon Drive Show, the Monday edition here on Lagoon Radio. The song you're listening to is So Good by Team Godfrey. Like I said, this is the Afternoon Drive Show and you're listening to us live at Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio broadcasting from Marina, Lagos State, Nigeria. Of course, we're powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. Today is the 15th day in the month of November. November that just started. We have already reached the 15th. Competitive salary have finished. And yes, it's the we literally have like 6 weeks or less to 2022. Oh God. Oh God. What's your greatest? What have you had? Sorry, we'll come there. Anyways, my name is Abigail Mba. I'm not in the studio alone. I have by my side Simitele Oke. I have Shabiolengbe Taiwo Adiola on the opposite direction of the camera. I have Alaoko Inzola Miske, and together we're going to be giving you that smooth afternoon drive show. Yeah, so as I remember a question I want to ask. So yeah, let me ask you people. 2021 is about to, end in literally 6 weeks or thereabout. What would you say is your greatest achievement, or is it too early? Is it too much pressure to ask anybody that?
Let's start from the other side of the table.
Is it too early? Is that pressure?
It's too early.
It's too early to ask in November.
Well, to me, whether it's too early or not, at least I have life. So it's a great achievement.
I'm alive.
I'm alive. That's the greatest achievement.
That's something.
Because what's an achievement without life? So I'm alive. So if you're alive and you're thinking, oh, I've not achieved this, my mates are achieving this, for the fact that you're alive, you're a survivor.
But was there something in particular you had in mind when this year? You know that those people that used to write New Year resolution, where you have written, I shall not do this. Was there something you actually had in mind that this year you would do, not do, or achieve?
Yeah,
or
really,
something that you
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
is there or is not there?
Yeah, to the glory of God, my New Year resolution, one of my New Year resolutions was that I think I had two main resolutions, and one is to actually that wasn't it. That was I just suddenly came up with that. But the one I actually purposely like intentionally planned to do this year was, number one, to actually further my studies, which I was actually able to, and to the glory of God. Yeah, so I'll still continue because you don't have to stop learning, really. Then the other one, it's to always drink water and mind my business. And it has actually really been working for me. Because, I'm this kind of person that I hardly mind my business. But this 2021, I tried as much as possible to always drink water and mind my business. And that's why you can see that my skin is glowing. And at the same time, I sleep better than 2020. Though I don't really still sleep.
But when you do, it's a peaceful one.
Yes, it's a peaceful one. A very peaceful sleep. So I don't carry other people's burden on my head like that.
All right. Moving on to Shab and well, you can't.
Shab looking like that.
It's obvious that the question is pressure. To Shab and Koisola, what were the things? Were there things you set your mind on? Were there
Shab is going first.
Were there things you set your mind on this year that you feel you've achieved, or you're probably going to achieve before the year runs out? Or were there New Year resolutions that you kept to, but yeah, you broke it a lot?
Honestly.
I can't remember making any New Year resolution.
You did not resolute.
That's just the honest truth.
But did you have like goals? Okay. Just have goals.
Well, I have goals, and everyone have goals. Of course,
we say you.
Not everyone have goals.
Not everybody have goals.
That's people that ask
they literally just
make I just they live, they chop, they sleep.
Day by day.
My day.
That's it. They take it one day at a time. They can't be bothered.
Okay. Well, I didn't really make any New Year resolution, but like you said,
the Lord is your strength. He's gay. Yeah, come on, scout out table with achievements.
Honestly, I can't even
table that already has 3 legs. Legs out to 4. Even the 3 legs are 3 weeks legs.
Coming down.
All right. Well, mine are
Okay, so well, the way this year started, I really did not have anything really as major,
Okay.
But then so far so good. I think I'm close to meeting my business targets for myself for the year.
Gang.
So we are seeing.
And I wanted more growth for my business, and I achieved it. More growth and publicity, what I wanted, like places I wanted to be. So, things I had in mind, at times it's not resolutions, it's just self-thought.
Yeah.
But when you sit down, ponder on things, I say, okay, I want to get to certain places, certain steps. I think I achieved all of that. Then personally, God has been faithful, actually. Academic-wise, let's not go there.
It's a different story. It's beyond your natural control.
Oh, no.
God is beyond your control.
I'm a work in progress.
You survive. You'll be all right. All right. Moving on to the entertainment. Nobody asked me. The entertainment stories of today.
You tell us your own.
Exactly.
You tell us your goal for this year. How many have you met? Let us know.
Normally, every December, because my church does this thing, they used to call it letter to Jesus. We say we should write letter to Jesus Christ. So we used to pour our heart out in a letter. We'll take it to church. You will anoint it. So by April, everybody would have come and do testimony. But everything I wrote in the letter have come. So it's not like I see God is answer. It's just that I decided there are other ways that me and God can communicate, So I stopped writing. So I think with everything that happened in 2019, 2020, I just had to stop having any resolutions because I realized that before the first quarter of the year, I don't even remember that I have resolution to start with.
You don't even remember what you wrote.
I don't even.
Exactly.
So I don't even bother with. I did not bother this year at all. I just say anything that my eyes see this year, I'm gonna take it. And then for goals, wow, I had goals. When this year started, I was very business oriented this year. I said, this year, where I will establish a shop, where I have 3 girls working in the shop, we are alive.
You're able to achieve something.
I did start a business, but it's not that type. I'm not reached there. We're getting there.
It's gradual.
Yeah, we have other prospective businesses in our head. So, but yeah, by next year, the Lord will still, to manifest. Yeah, but we have breath in our lungs. Somebody said, oxygen in General Hospital. Where I say 6,000 per hour or something around that amount. I've forgotten. So by the time you stay on oxygen for 24 hours, you have spent. How much you calculate 6,000 per hour by 24 hours.
200,000 per day.
You will know what you have spent. So let's be thanking God for the free one.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How many days did you pay for?
4 days.
I also paid. I paid for 4 days as well.
You've been on
I paid for 4 days. No, situations.
Be in situation.
Yeah. My late mom was on oxygen for I think from Monday till Thursday night. Yeah. So then our own late dad too.
Wednesday to Saturday night.
So we thank God for life.
Exactly.
Like honestly speaking, the struggle to just stay alive. Like I read someone's status today and they were like, nobody should come and ask me what I've achieved in this year. Every day of my life for this year, I was able to buy myself food and data. I'm okay.
Yes,
I am okay. So, but yeah, we thank God all the same. Okay, let us know whether you had New Year resolutions yourself or you had goals for this year. If you've achieved them, good for you. Let us know. If you are still working on them, God, see this 9th-hour miracle, 7th. What's that miracle?
11th hour.
There's that miracle that has to come last minute. It can happen. I am experiencing it too.
For this year, there's many kokorole. Key to a duplex built in my name.
Miracles are happening around us. Actually.
No specific location, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not specific. Please specify. Sambisa is a place.
Just give me
Sambisa is a place.
You know that the person that would even go to Sambisa and go and build house there first, that person would have eaten a lion's heart. So just finish building it and bring kokoro.
Right.
Simple.
Okay, actor Mr. Latin's wife Ronke gift him a car on his birthday.
Oh, I
it's not bad, sorry, but yeah,
that's Audi.
Peugeot is even a far. Lexus we have not seen. But yeah, congrats to the actor. His wife gifted him this very beautiful car on his birthday.
But really, before the wife could do that, the man must be a very good man himself.
You know that women normally we are givers, but there's an extent to the
yeah, that's true.
You need to have impressed before we can go as far as doing certain level of giving. Like we don't used to give, so he must have done his job. He tried. So yeah. So congrats to him. If you go through the comment section, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, now the kind of wife I want to marry, that can you maintain it?
Can you even be the kind of husband Latin is to deserve that?
Someone says for her to do this, the man must be good and worth it. As we don't used to, men throw gifts at you to attract you to be all of that. We don't do that. We don't used to use gifts. It's not Balanda when I used to catch monkey. We use it as proper reward for when you have behaved well. So he has good behavior.
Yeah.
So if you have good behavior, we'll buy you a car. It might not be, but we can start with bicycle. Okay, once again, congrats to him. And then to everybody whose birthday is today or yesterday or over the weekend, happy birthday to you. Congrats to you. Bring our cake. Our office is 29 Marina. People should be bringing gifts here. Christmas is coming. Ampa, we don't used to reject it. Thanks. Okay, so a businessman has come out to advise ladies. I used to like the fact that
business advice.
my dear, it's not even a business advice. So you're a businessman, but you left business. I want to talk, love and relationship. No problem. He has come out to advise ladies on the things that they should stop saying if they want to attract a good man. Can you guess one of the things that's on the list? Anybody?
I'm out of idea.
Can you just guess? It's a phrase we use a lot.
Money?
Nah? Money. Is money there? I don't know, but it's not there yet.
Maybe I
Attention?
need a man that will have 6 packs, 6
Okay.
abs.
Something
Six
that
muscles.
we say a lot.
I need a man that is tall, dark, and handsome.
Do you say that a lot?
I need a man that will care for me.
Men are what?
Scum.
Oh.
I know that particular phrase has literally caused an uproar here in the office one time with some with some guys. They were like, "No,
Not all men.
As I used to say. Anyway, I'm just gonna read what he said. He says, "If you want to meet a good man, because you will meet man, but if you want to meet a good man, you must stop the men are scum narrative. If you keep saying that all the men you meet." Okay, if you keep saying that, all the men that you meet will be scum. So it's like is it manifesting or projecting? Yes, you're basically projecting negatives into your future.
Abundance of the heart,
The mouth speaks.
Right. He then continues on by saying, many ladies just say this, but deep down, they really hope to meet a good man and settle down but the words are powerful. You will see what you say. It's possible you have met a lot of wrong men, but if you believe you will meet a good man, start saying it. So he said that instead of saying men are scum, start saying things like, there are good men out there and the right one will find me.
Good.
Praise the Lord.
I actually key into that anyway. Actually, I agree with that.
Yeah, it makes sense, but that does not change the fact that men are scum.
No, but if you keep, take for example, as a lady, if you keep saying men are scum, remember your dad is also a man. So
Someone actually recently, she's this artist that I think she's confused. I prefer to say she's confused, but with her gender and a lot of things. So she came out recently to reiterate the fact that men are scum, and someone said, including your dad. I said yes, my dad, my granddad, all the.
That's what she said. Can you imagine?
That was her reply. And that one was like, I cannot see where your problem starts from. There's no need exchanging words with you. I see where your problem comes from anyways. But yeah, I think this makes sense. You project what you want.
Yeah.
I remember there was this time when people used to add me into group chat that I did not ask for. I found myself in a particular group chat, and I don't remember what we were discussing, and the particular lady was like, her boyfriend could never cheat on her. Like, it was just a ladies group. You needed to see how every other lady jumped in to start attacking her. That she's doing. She doesn't know what the man is probably doing. She's people kept giving her reasons why she should not think that way. And she says, if I say my boyfriend won't cheat on me, my boyfriend will cheat on me. You are the one that know what you are dating. I believe my boyfriend will cheat. When I read that stuff, it just made sense. A lot of us just go on believing that he will do it. He must do it. So even when he has not yet done it, it's looking like boy he has done it.
Yeah. And you now start suspecting.
Suspecting what he has not done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes that mindset, yes, so we know that they're not easy to deal with, but sometimes maybe be positive and let's see boy you carry somebody to December to Christmas.
The remake.
Oh my days. Okay, sad one. UCTH. That's the University of Calabar Teaching Hospital. One of their doctors has reportedly died after he failed his exam.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sorry, he committed suicide. Wow.
That's deep.
He's been trying the exam for a very long time now.
But I think we the learned people should learn a lot from Isaac Watts, the man who discovered the bulb.
The number of times he
failed a lot of times, not 100 times, not 200 times.
It's not even
failed.
It's not even about him alone. If you want to be successful, of course you should be ready to fail.
Exactly.
And that's going to actually push you. That
he was married with 3 kids.
Exactly.
Just left them hanging.
It's just a professional exam. It's not where you are studying to become. He works in the cardiology department of hospital. So that means you must have been smart enough to be there in the first place.
Well, I feel like
depression hits people different.
That's what I want to say. Yeah. Like, in as much as we say failure should not be a limit and all of that, we are only motivating the bad side which already hurt and affected. You can't. It's not everybody that has the body or the mind to fail and say, I want to get up again and try it, especially for certain things that are very critical. Like someone from a gynecology department is someone obviously who is good. He didn't expect failure, didn't see it coming, and if it happens, it's like he's gonna have thought of a lot of things, his personality, his degree, what he has before, like show caring, just like that, he just failed. So I feel like it's not everybody that has the body to embrace failure.
Suicide is not an option to erasing failure.
But if we keep hammering all of this, people that won't go further will not go further after failure. Do you know?
Yeah, that is it. I know that instead of killing, you could even decide to say, okay, me, Shemo, let me just continue on the level I am. Instead of just killing yourself and turning your child, your wife to a widow, and your children to fatherless. Suicide is not an option to failure. And there are a lot of people, she be examining.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people that have even failed in more than what's his exam.
He's doing practically well.
And even the exam, you are the only one that knows you wrote exam, maybe, and your colleagues. And if they ask you, you'll be like, it didn't work, or I don't know what happened. But at least, can you just compare to someone that was disgraced from one thing or the other, and everything is trending, everyone is seeing it, and all that? You can compare. But still, suicide is not the way out. It's not an option. So I believe everything is mindset, number one. And that's the most important thing. Your mindset is very, very important. Like, the way your mindset to things. If you feel, after I fail, I'm going to rise again. If you fail, you rise again. No, at least it's failure of exam, not failure in life, of life. So, and it doesn't mean you cannot
write the exam again.
Write the exam again and succeed. So that's it. So anyway, I pray God would grant the family the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss.
He's a young man. He's young looking. He has just 3 kids. It's really sad. It's really very sad. But he has gone. That's just it. All the talks he has gone. May he so rest in peace. It's very sad. It's sad to see. Maybe the frustration. Maybe the exam would have helped him to jack, but we don't even know. But
there are other exams now. There's still 1,001, 1,000,001 exams that you can do.
Okay,
I have some
question.
Okay,
ask.
It was when you said you were like, okay, I have a question.
No, we're talking about death and. Okay, so I saw a video online, but first I want to ask, what's your opinion of, or what's your take on people trolling people on social media, and when you see them face to face, you can't say it to their face? Or do you believe in this ideology of what happens on social media stays or remains there?
When you are trolling me
on social
and I
media,
jam you on the road, cannot remain there. Cannot remain there. What is it remaining there for?
It can't remain there.
It can't. Why will you remain there? I don't understand.
So what will you do in that scenario?
Thank you.
I know it's you that is trolling me. God will not help you. You are a consistent one. It's the work you collect. Every picture I post, you have something negative to see. And I know I not see in person.
What will you do?
I'm a Christian. That's what I want to tell you. let's just leave it that I'm a Christian. Okay. The Holy Spirit usually used to work in those sort of situations. But if he's on break,
But to me, as a normal human being, must you troll?
they are not normal. You just said normal.
People just sit at the corner of their own.
You just said normal.
Typing.
Just typing some.
They don't know you. They've not seen you. They don't even know what you look like in real life.
Well, for me, I feel like where I'll react is when you now see me in person and have the guts to tell me.
They cannot. That's
They cannot.
They usually can't.
They can't.
So it's you that have to go and cover. Are you more than this? You remain at home. Is there a part of you hiding somewhere?
No, I believe all the social media shows, they are just doing it for
joblessness.
Okay, what if
joblessness, just to create. There are people that just enjoy looking for trouble. If he wants scatter, make it scatter. We go arrange them back. I actually met someone a few years ago, and she was like, me, anywhere we are like this, we first scatter everything. When we scatter, and we now start arranging. I'm like, hey,
they will scatter.
Run for your life.
Now that I say you don't know what you do, if you're in a position whereby that person's destiny is in your hand. As a Christian that you are.
Hey, I'm a Christian. That's you can see my Mommy Gio cap. I'm a Christian.
I think we need to really involve our audience in this conversation. If you're a kind of person that whenever you post on social media, there's this particular person that will always go against you on social media, and you now get to meet the person one-on-one. Like God now did it for you.
It's really God.
He answered your prayer. The person now jam you, and the person is at your mercy. What would you do as a Christian, as a child of God that you are? What would you do? You can join the conversation. You can comment on our social media handles, Facebook and YouTube, LagoonTV YouTube, and our Facebook, Lagoon Radio Nigeria. And you can call in on our studio line. We have it on a standby here, 08189 Lagoon. That's 08189 524 666. I'll come again. 08189 Lagoon, 08189 524666. What would you do? What would you do? We'll be expecting your calling while we continue with our conversation.
Okay. So what brought about the question? There's this Ghanaian TV host. He confronted a man that has been trilling on social media, Twitter. In fact, it's a serious moment because I listened to I watched the video. Today I said that the boy cannot even spell I am. I mean, what's the
they normally can't say anything.
The guy couldn't. He was like, Twitter is an agenda. Say agenda. Okay, see me right here. Can you say all those things? Can you say it? He said, no, what happened on social media stays on social media. I said, it's the confidence of the guy for me. And there were 3 people there. And you've actually talked about these people.
Wow.
Even those that you've not even
And I'm sure
seen.
what is worse is that they don't used to know them personally.
Exactly.
They just form this opinion.
If he had known, he wouldn't be here.
That's the thing. They just
wouldn't be here.
form opinions based on whatever it is that their village people put in their mind that day, and they just run with that opinion, and everything you do becomes negative.
They will scroll through the comments you have there. So this one is good. Let's throw some sun in it.
And I also believe that those people would have picked on his name.
Definitely.
And by the time he gets to their presence, they'll be
more
like,
than
okay,
the
what's your
addition.
name? Name rings a bell. Okay, do you have a social media handle? From there, what he said,
she actually went to the Twitter page and he was asking the lady that where did you pick that from? He said, I picked that from your Twitter page.
That is it.
From your
it's
from your page or Twitter.
So I believe personally,
it's the guy's confidence for me. There's an agenda. Whatever happens on social media
stays on social media.
If it's me after that show, police will be waiting for you. You gotta tell them that. You gotta tell them it's an agenda.
Abigail, you're a Christian.
You know, that's what that's the best. I'm handling it the Christian way now. I don't want to do it directly.
I like the way
because
she's going about
there's the social media. What is this called? I don't know. They've not passed it in Nigeria. That bill that regulates social media. Not yet.
Information,
but I can sue you because you don't know me and you are writing things about me. Yes. So police be waiting for you. You gotta tell them Twitter or whatever platform is an agenda, and you've decided that agenda is to destroy me. No problem.
Then I'll also add that we should all mind the way the things we post on social media. Because if you know you have plans for your future and you don't want your future to be truncated by the work of your hands, what you've done in the past, we should be mindful of what you post on.
Star and imagine what you've done to
you've done.
You don't even know who the judge
imagine
is.
what you've posted on your social media pages. It could stand against
and
you.
imagine Twitter can be funny. 10 years today, they will bring out your history.
Not even Twitter alone, even Facebook.
Whatever in life.
Even Facebook.
Let's just leave Facebook aside now.
Every social media
Twitter,
platform, anything they
people
would
are ready to throw you on Twitter, especially.
Anything
social media.
Someone says that, this generation was so careless with what we post. Once you put it out, you can't retract it.
Exactly.
Even when you delete something from your
already
personal page,
that information.
right? It's already out there. It is already out there. So people ask, sometimes we feel like all those people that don't used to post they're not social, they are forming maturity. Some of them just have the idea that if I put this out there, it's gone. You no longer have control over it.
Yeah.
So they don't even want to hear. Especially those ones that have political ambition in the future. They don't even want to hear. They would enjoy what they see, but you won't see them put themselves out there. It doesn't mean they have sense more than us, but it's just that personally that's their own view. There was a time that me and somebody were dragging each other on the neck on social media. I don't know the person doesn't know me. Oh God, this life. It was a very simple comment that I replied to, that we decided that okay, we are going to embarrass our whole family in this place, and we that day it was the evening. I said I will not give up.
There's one spirit behind this thing.
I will not give up.
The other person will not want to. I've tried it before, but
I will not give up.
So who not gave up last?
Is the person. If she had said one more thing, I would have replied her. What did I say? It was
the spirit was on break that time. I
I was doing the work of the Lord. I saw a child's birthday, a celebrity, her child's birthday. Children, no. I have a problem when you throw kids. You can throw adults. Me, I'll pass. It's not my business. But a child. Okay, they posted the child's birthday picture. Very pretty picture. I didn't even notice anything. I was like, the decoration is a lovely family. That somebody somewhere just said, that as rich as these people are, that they should take care of their child's hair. And I looked at it and I zoomed in. That it's just kind of thing that now make you see what you did not see before. And I zoomed in. Yes, this child's hair, with boys, when they have full hair and thick, it looks like as if they don't used to comb it. But by the time they comb it and move from head to head, that's gone back to what would the parents do? I don't know if that's a child's personal style. If that's what the child's like, and the parents is like, okay, do you? And that hair did not look unkept. That hair did not look dirty. The boy did not look malnourished. It was a very pretty picture, very pretty looking boy. And I saw the comments, and I said, no, it didn't touch my heart. I wanted to pass.
To take it up as a personal layer.
Maybe you.
I wanted to pass.
One of the trolls we were talking about.
I wanted to pass. It did not allow me. I said, nobody is a child. What's our business? And I reply, a very simple comment to you. Why will you pick on a child? It doesn't matter what the child looks like.
She not wrote the epistle for you. She
As
not know
ah.
that you say.
Her mistake was that she was abusing me. She added Igbo to it, and the Igbo that me I cannot normally write.
Go and look for it.
Oh my days! That day. By the time I sleep, I wake up, I go and check her. She replied, yes. We continue from where we stopped.
Obviously, she took your sleep from you.
I had to go into her page and look at her and I said, see the person safe. Well, you are not more than, look at you safe. I told her, I've gone to your page. It's pathetic. She now agreed with me that, yes, I know my page is pathetic.
Serious.
That day,
that's why it ends.
oh my God.
It's finished.
Oh my God.
It's completely finished.
It's very triggering. It's very triggering. People should stop saying mean things about people.
Yeah.
Especially kids, right?
If you don't have anything to say, move on.
You don't even know the situation that person is.
At
you don't know
all.
what the person is going through. Like there was a particular time that, concerning this Banky W and Adiso, before they gave birth, people said a lot.
It triggers me. It's worse when you probably even like the person they are talking about. Yeah. Because you feel like they are your family member. You want to throw punches on their behalf.
You'll not be using paracetamol and another person's headache.
And they are where they are. They might not be your own comment defending them.
No, you should have even screen grabbed your conversation with the other person and sent to Adi. I say, I'm fighting for you here.
Which reward? My reward is here.
What's my reward?
All right, moving on from social media trolls. Another sad one. Ex Foursquare General Overseer Wilson Badejo's widow dies 3 months after his own death. Mommy has gone to,
That kind of
Follow me, I follow you.
it is well.
When you are young, I say I can't live without you. I hope people know that this is the definition of I can't live without you. But this sort of death, for me, it's a celebration of life because these are people who have served God, who have dedicated their years to service of God, So it's usually a thing of let's celebrate them because you know that for sure.
Yeah.
The saints have increased. But all the same, RIP to her, the members of the church, and her immediate families, The Lord will, of course, give you the fortitude to bear the loss. Amen. People are people are wicked, yo. People have mind, though. We'll not go to this kind of party, sha.
Amen.
10 people hospitalized after a what? If he's here in Nigeria, we know what we'll call you, a Jenny. But let's move on because it did not happen in Nigeria. But all the same, 10 people hospitalized after a 71-year-old woman poisoned what? Water at a funeral. So you want to kill everybody?
Let the dead.
You want to kill everybody?
71 with that kind of agenda.
I don't see agenda.
Extra time go long back. It's injury time. She's even in her own injury
You're
time.
not doing wickedness.
And she's still doing wickedness.
She's not even afraid.
As I say, if he's there in Nigeria, we know what we'll call this up. It happened in Zimbabwe, and the Zimbabwe police have confirmed the incident, adding that it occurred in one village like that. The victims who complained of stomach pain and painful throat were all referred to a particular hospital where they were treated and discharged. Thankfully, they were actually treated and discharged. But why did they want to do this woman now? She's 71. Would they arrest her and put her in prison?
Life imprisonment.
What is remaining in the life?
That's what I'm saying. Even if it's a day or 1 hour. Because that's outright wickedness. It's outright wickedness. Why would you do that?
Did all the guests offend you? Even poison water. Water will not get me. Poison water. God will help people, sha.
Bad one.
Semi good news for students. ASU gives federal government 3 weeks ultimatum.
Which category of student?
I'm just okay. We have this one. Anyways, you
What
pick
did this happen
if
to
it
them
affects you. You pick your own.
See, as I'm looking at you in my 16D glasses.
What does happen to them?
They have given federal government 3 weeks ultimatum
They don't go on strike again.
to address lingering demands of
I see them in January.
or face strike.
But really, I hope that this is not because while when I was in school, things like these have always been coming up, and before you know it, you will hear that ASU had a closed door meeting with the federal government, and after that we decided to call off the strike.
It's only closed door meeting. They didn't have open door meeting like
Exactly. Maybe after 2 weeks, ASU will come again. The government did not meet our demand. I'm like, just do this thing once and for all. If you know you want to set things right, set it right. And if you know, okay, you just want the federal government to, then let's know now. Choose the way. Is it one-way traffic or dualized lane?
Envelope and calm down for a few. When the brown envelope expires,
finishes.
Federal government should hear them most. So start counting 3 weeks from now. Out of the 6 weeks that is remaining in 2021, 3 weeks out of it from there, we know what's remaining. All right. Can I ask who has their PVCs here?
I do. PVC. I do.
Who has their power? I know who has the power of change in their hand?
I have my PVC. I have my NIM
faded out.
sleep.
I have my
I don't know where that's
She first tried to boot.
You didn't see my hand. I wanted to raise this. I just kept it hanging.
No, whether faded or not, you
have it.
Otisha.
Why haven't you renewed it?
Do you have?
Why
did you raise your hand?
Did you not see my hand?
I did not see
You
it.
cannot see it.
Oh yeah, who has their PVC?
I was not to ask the question.
do.
I'm asking. I'm the asker now. Oh yeah.
I have my
who
form.
has?
I was robbed and they took it. I have the form.
You don't have.
You should vote with the form. What's the own?
No, leave her now. Let her be passing wrong information up and down.
Be trolling through. Be trolling through.
Who is the
Yeah, the true now.
Wow. That's a new one. Wow.
Trolling through.
It's deep. I reserve my comments. Anyways. The bishop of, is it the general bishop? Let me say it properly. The Anglican Bishop of Asaba Diocese, where does that? Justice Mogiku. He has called. Respect, give honor to honor.
Okay.
Has called on Nigerian churches, all of you, to insist on parishioners presenting their PVC before they can participate in any religious activity, including Holy Communion. It shocked you.
It is the only communion part that shocked me.
Okay. Anyways, I think the long and short is everybody should go and get their PVCs. For you that have expired one, sorry, your own is faded.
Yeah, then I think
your own is faded.
Do you have?
You don't.
You have
I've told you I have form.
Compare yourself to me. If I take that card to go and vote,
They cannot see you.
Calm down.
Let me judge.
Burning topic.
Sorry. The last election we had,
Did you vote?
I did.
You voted.
They screened the barcode. That was how they were able to use
Is
it.
the barcode still showing?
It's showing.
It's still showing.
Do you have any?
It has expired.
You don't have.
PVC doesn't expire. Okay, the one she has.
It's faded.
It's not
It's
faded.
If they scan it, it will be showing something else.
It's
It's not
faded.
showing
Don't
something
worry.
else.
Go and update it.
Vote you with the form and the faded one.
No, I think
I
the reason the bishop said that was because so that is trying to tell us that it's the duty of Christians
That's why I call it the power of change.
to vote in good leaders. Okay, take for example if your church member is actually going for a position of maybe the governor of your state, you don't want to support that your church member. That's if that your church member is a good person. So you don't we must be realistic. If that your church member is a good person, if it's not the kind of person that you be like bye-bye. But if the kind of person that you are, no, this is the person you want. You won't just say it with your mouth. You won't just say it with your mouth that this is the person we want. You have to exercise your vote. You understand? You have to exercise your vote for that person. It's no other reason than this, really. But I think it's an advice for Shab. I'm coming, hold on.
That's
So I think it's an advice for everyone to get their permanent voters cards in order to vote in the person we desire, like the good leader.
It's not to go and be trolling, to troll politicians on agenda platform.
Exactly.
No, because that's not where they change. Okay, the Anambra election that just happened, according to the what's it called now, this status that the numbers that came out, the number of people that voted and the number of people that registered, it's like you draw Nigerian map, you now cut out a small pieces. That's what voted. Then they are registered voters. They are the ones that still will not register. But imagine the number of people that. So the percentage that decided they are governor, it did not reach those. It's nothing. It's not even half of the population of the state.
It's not really helping the country.
But these people are complaining every day. You get so this whole sitting back social media fight. It's not gonna change nothing.
It's your own.
It's not gonna change nothing.
Do the right thing.
So the paradise that we're looking for in this country is not impossible. But if we are nonchalant about it,
it's going to be
we will be here for a very long time.
Yeah.
We're gonna suffer. That's just it. Sorry, man. The leg apparition.
Okay, so I just want to take this one. It's just somehow. Okay, multiple men gathered at a radio station to accuse popular pastor of snatching their wives, sisters, and mothers.
We're going. I was trying to avoid it.
Talk of the.
But wait, we have to ask a question. Why did they invite the pastor as a guest on the show? That all of them came there.
Okay, so I'm going to take a group of men have gathered at the radio station in Abuja to accuse Pastor Harrison and Anazodo Charles of Date Spring Assembly of snatching their wives, sisters, and mothers.
Mothers included.
Said Berekete family radio studio to lay their complaints. It's like they have this group. They accuse the pastor of stealing over 50 married women from their husbands.
What is it? When you say steal, you're making it sound like they went to steal chicken. What?
The married women.
Still, as it is it without the consent of the women?
Without, of course, if you are taking someone's property without telling the person.
No, not the men. I mean the ladies themselves. I mean the female themselves. So because the stealing.
The way they are saying
harboring them, is
because stole their wives and children and mothers.
Okay, did he marry them?
And shelter?
What was the condition of the theft?
Okay, so some of them claimed their wives took their children while going to be with the pastor, and their children are now suffering abuse. Other social media users who know the pastor.
No, I don't understand. Now, this stealing now, is it that maybe is involving them in activities? Or
I think when they leave their husband's house and move to the pastor.
But according to the people around, they said is taking other men's wife is not new to those in that area. Like I think it's something that is used to.
No, because to me, the way we
see case one. Case one said, my wife came back from church to inform me that her pastor told her that he is no longer the husband. I thought she was joking when she packed out of my home. I can't believe what happened, but it happened. So it's not like he's harboring them in his house.
He gets them an accommodation.
Cancel he's giving them.
Yeah, I read it there. He gets them accommodation.
Like seriously?
Okay, case 2. 12 years ago, my wife told me that she can no longer live with me. She left with 3 of my daughters who are now being abused by the pastor. I reported the matter to the Nigerian police force. Something shall happened. Okay.
Come back.
I've always said that towards the end of time, as the Bible have already said, there will be false prophets. They will be. So it's God that knows the one that is real and the one that is not real, right? And then the Spirit is to direct you to be in touch with your spirit, so that you're not going to enter where they will not go and use your head and do something else. So be in touch with your spirit. We all have direct access to God. This medium we're always looking for is us. We are the church. The church is us. We have direct access to God. Of course, we need our pastors, we need our prophets, we need them to help guide us, to help us understand where we lack understanding. You get bored. You too, help yourself.
You too. You have to feed yourself with the word of God.
That's just it.
Don't rely until you wait until you hear from pastor.
Until you hear from pastors.
Pastor
from God. So I think let me briefly take this one from the Cathedral Church of Christ on behalf of the provost and the standing committee of the Cathedral Church of Christ Marina Lagos, the organist and the master of music and the choir of the cathedral cordially invite everyone to the 103rd annual choir festival. Cathedral is 103. Divide your age. Okay. So to the 103rd annual choir festival coming up on Sunday, 21st November 2021 by 5 p.m. That's the festival even song. And this announcement is coming from Mr. Tunde Shoson, the organist and master of music of the Cathedral Church of Christ, Mr. Akpan, choir secretary, and Mr. Kende Phillips, vice chairman admin. Donations will be thankfully received for the choir endowment fund according to them. So make it a date and put it in your diary for Sunday, 21st November 2021. The Cathedral Choir is inviting you to grace the occasion of their 103rd choir anniversary. Thank you.
Gracias, obrigado. Merci. We don't operate local. We don't do local. We don't operate local, you know. Okay, another sad one, why cause like this relationship that she used to see. When shall be there? When I anyways, I'm not a bearer of bad news, what we see the day. Dangote loses his younger brother, Sani. African richest man's younger brother. You see the way they identify. Oh God. Sani Dangote has reportedly died. He died yesterday.
Yeah.
After a brief illness in the United States of America. He was the vice president of the Dangote Group and also the owner of Dancer Agro Allied Limited. The company and his family announced his death. And of course, I'm sure according to the Muslim tradition, he's going to be buried in a matter of days. Yeah, so rest in peace to everybody who's losing.
One body or another body.
The Lord will help people. We've all lost somebody. We know how it feels to lose. I lost my grandmother.
Abigail, many times.
I don't understand. Is it your grief?
Abigail, you've lost your grandmother since. You've buried your grandmother since April.
I'm offended.
I don't
And
know
every
hear
opportunity you
what.
see, you come here to
I
say.
am offended.
What do you want to
We
say
all
about
have
it that we
lost-
don't even have grandparents again? We don't even have parents again.
I am
What do you want us
offended.
to do?
Take
Abigail.
her.
Abigail,
Ah,
please.
Take her.
Abigail,
They
please.
have closed show.
Abigail, please.
Thank
Now
you
you
for
take
no show has closed.
Take
I'm
her.
offended. I want to go outside.
Don't for it.
And you're going to come and apologize to me.
No,
properly.
they're gonna kill you
In your
outside.
dreams.
They're gonna kill you.
Properly.
down.
I don't used to accept empty-handed apology.
Okay.
It's my grandmother you're talking about.
Okay, you accept cane-handed apology.
You two, you don't want to try it.
Okay, now.
Please, let's wrap up show before we start.
All right, thank you for being a part of the Afternoon Drive show this Monday edition. If you want to listen more, if you're just joining in and you say, "Oh, I missed out," it's fine. You can always watch the rebroadcast, which is going on live now on YouTube at LagoonTV. You can also watch it on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Don't forget to also follow us on Instagram at Lagoonradio.Ng. Download the app from Google Play or Apple Store, depending on the mobile device that the Lord blessed you with. And yeah, till we come your way again tomorrow with the Afternoon Drive show. Stay connected. We have great shows coming up for you.
Something
Something is coming. Anyway, from myself, Abel Abi, from everyone here in the studio, we say thank you.
Au revoir.
Gracias.
Bye-bye.
Obrigado.
Odaro.
And that. I don't even know the Igbo version. I
So good to me.
In no circumstances.
Yes, you
In
are.
no circumstances.